Hello and welcome back to my series of playing Portal all the way through. This one, again, like the first two, isn't actually part of the Portal series, but a lot of people are saying that this could have been Portal 3, well, an equivalent to Portal 3. This Portal Stories Mel, if you didn't know, the title's right up here. I don't know too much about this game. I've seen a couple of bits of it, but not all of it. Well, literally like the intro. That's about it. So, yeah. It's basically a fan-made mod for Portal 2. Runs on the same platform that Portal 2 does. So it looks like we're starting with a Half-Life style intro.
Is this thing on? Ah, okay. Greetings, astronaut, war hero, or Olympian. My name's Cave Johnson, and boy, do I have something to show you. You're here because you're the best the world has to offer. I don't say that lightly, mind you, so take that as one of the biggest compliments you'll ever get in your life, even if you don't know who I am. In the beginning, I started a shower curtain company, making asbestos.
Just gonna add subtitles.
Laden shower curtains for the military, but I kept dreaming bigger and better. And you know what? That dreaming became doing. Lots of doing. Which brought you here. You're riding into the little Michigan town of... wait. Where are we again? Okay, so... this town doesn't have a name yet, as we're the ones who built it, but that doesn't matter. Point is, you're riding there, and you'll soon be at Aperture Science Innovators. We're still getting some of this stuff together, but there's a lot of science we can do in the meantime. You've been selected from a large group of candidates for a special test in our temporary testing areas. When the train arrives at the station, head into the town and into the Aperture building. Don't worry, you'll know where it is. You'll get some more pre-recorded messages once you're there. Now, get ready to do some science. For now, though, we're gonna put on some nice music for you. Enjoy the ride.
Turrets.
All right, you're now arriving at Aperture Central Station. Wait. Chris, get over here. How do you spell station? Okay, think about that for a second. Okay. Does station have an extra O before the I? All right, listen to me. Pack your things. Because you're fired. Get out of my office. Out. Get out. Out of my office.
He does lots of work.
I can't re-record this.
There really is a large difference between Portal 1 and Portal 2 compared to this with, well, just with the intro and how colourful everything is. There's a lot more sort of posters and things like that just all around at the beginning. I think some of these are from the original Portal. Portal 2, sorry. There might be a few that aren't. In Portal 2 it says never eat it because it will eat your own bones.
Now, as I said before, there's a lot we're still working on. Just watch your step on the way out, and as a reminder, Aperture Science Innovators is not responsible for any injury you sustain, up to and including death by exposure to cosmic ray spallation. Don't worry, though, we haven't had an accident like that in 3 days. Sorry. Make that 3 minutes. Here at Aperture Science Innovators, we love to give back to the community. So, instead of just giving back, we made our own community. Entirely made out of Aperture Science malleable concrete, on top of the salt mines. And that's exactly why you shouldn't touch the walls or stomp your feet either. Last thing we need is to touch up a dent in the wall because someone was too hands-on.
So weird, you know. I know this game is based on Portal, but we're outside. Not inside the mines.
I told you it was easy to find. You found it faster than any test subjects on record. That's not good. Anyway, just head through the door on the right to the elevator. You'll know where to go.
There's phones sitting around in the workshop. Two comes in. Get help. I know a few people use that sign. Person. Another odd thing for something to see in a Portal game is actual living people. Which means live is just standing there staring at, I don't know which chemical in particular, but one of the Lampus sides. I mean, it's been a while since I've done chemistry. 50 Shades of Cave.
So, at first, I wanted to put in a long flight of stairs that spiraled down through the old salt mines down here. Give the test subjects a great view of the place. But no! The zoning boards on my bean counters said that's why they invented elevators. So, when someone in a wheelchair threatened to sue, my former boys chickened out of me and built this elevator to go to our temporary offices. I'm still working on those stairs, and those guys are working on getting new jobs. Seriously though, the stairs aren't ready, so get on that stupid elevator.
Well, no, it's up these stairs. Oh, can't go through them.
Here at Aperture, we're always trying to push the boundaries of science that little bit more. That's why we're taking on this new project. When the bean counters told me not to buy a salt mine to do all this science, the first thing they said was, "No, there's too much space. You can't suspend something over nothing and pray that a test can happen in thin air." Well, thanks to some use of the old calculator between the ears and a generous helping of the "you're fired" stamp, I came up with a final solution to that. If you can't anchor something in thin air, why bother trying to make it in the air in the first place? I came up with this. Introducing the Aperture Science Innovators Suspended Testing Sphere. Each sphere is suspended in the air, anchored to the walls by concrete and steel lattice rebar. They seem like they float in the air, but in fact, they don't. Plus, we can keep building above them, onward and upward. This salt mine here can take at least 10 of these bad boys per shaft. 9 shafts, 90 tests. We can test whatever we want to and beat that other company into the ground. Black Mesa. Those guys can kiss my... The bean counters cried like babies when they saw the cost of these things, but they wet their pants when I threw them out the door. I pay the bills, I make the decisions around here, and I hire and fire as I please. Now, the first of these spheres won't be ready for a few more months, so you'll be participating in one of our smaller tests, the Aperture Science Innovators Short-Term Relaxation Vault. When you get to the offices, I'll tell you a bit more. This test should be real easy for you, though. Just get inside one of the Aperture Science Innovators short-term relaxation vaults and lie in bed. You'll feel yourself fall asleep quickly. Don't worry, though. Our science boys will get you out shortly. You'll only be out for a few minutes, an hour at most if something goes wrong. Don't worry, we ain't got everything under control. You'll be making science, and you won't have to do a thing. Who's the winner here? You are.
Just enjoy with Portal, just the amount you can actually fit into a single world. Just the large open spaces at long distances look quite cool. Obviously this isn't made by Valve, it's made by some fans, but it still looks good.
So, as I said on the last pre-recorded message, you'll be heading into an Aperture Science Innovators short-term relaxation vault for a quick, deep sleep. And then you're done. That's why we brought you here at night. You're most likely a walking zombie. That'll give us the best results. But just remember, don't stay for too long. This isn't a bed and breakfast. And if you decide to stay tonight, I'm charging you rent for the next year. We'll have a bed ready for you. Just follow the testing area signs and go to bed. Don't mind the turrets. They're firing blanks. At least that's what Crazy Harry told me. Had 6 science boys disappear because of him.
I love the water effects in these old games. Even some modern games don't have this cool little effect. Fortunately, you can't go in the water. It's apparently acidic, or well, just dissolves you. Different ways of making foods. These must be the turrets. These have still got the, well, it's not quite the same, it's similar though. The eye. The guns are completely different. Obsessed with the news that they bought a salt mine. Seems to be every other poster is the fact that they bought this place.
Don't worry, those turrets won't kill you. The safety on their guns is on. Had some lab boys shut them down. crazy air he lied to me.
Can we put music on? It's just not playing anything.
If you're hearing this message, you're at the sleeping chamber. Carolyn, is the test ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
Then you're good to go. Step into the chamber and get into the bed. Our lab boys will take care of the rest.
Obviously, the prototype for what Shell uses in Portal 1, or what you wake up in Portal 1 in. Not a good sound.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, right, you can't answer. I'm so sorry, astronaut, Olympian, or war hero. There was a slight problem with the test. Don't worry though, we got shot okay. Nothing's different, nothing's changed. Just head out of the chamber, I'll tell you a bit more out there.
Well, everything's fallen apart. Someone's moved the typewriter today. Or everything, because ceiling seemed better. Yeah, I think the cube moved and that's knocked everything over as well.
Don't worry about the height. Had a few of my scientists make what's called long fall Aperture Science innovators long fall boots. That was easier to think of than I thought. Pick that yellow device up. Don't worry, it's not hazardous. I've had the scientists leave you a new device to help you. Yeah, that's right. A new test. Congratulations! You get to test something else now. Double the... There's an open door nearby. Should take you out of the building. You'll need that new test to move around. Don't worry though, we built the building like this.
Don't
worry about that. It's just a new drilling test we're doing down below. Yeah, to get the salt mines deeper, to get more testing spheres in. Yeah, that's it. Just ignore that.
Everything comes back to potatoes. So me getting around any little OSHA violations or anything like that by just pushing out of the way as soon as anyone comes nearby. Well, you can sort of gather that's what they're doing. And Cave Johnson's got older now.
Don't mind all this too. We just had earthquakes. Lots of earthquakes. Yeah, you get lots of those here in Michigan.
Is that a turret with legs that can walk?
These earthquakes even shook
That's
up time a
interesting.
bit. Some stuff from the future got here. Yeah, that's how it's here. Don't worry, it's still 1952. Adlai Stevenson is still president. Alright, so, the earthquakes. Kinda did some redecorating in here. Destroyed the door too. You'll have to find another way out.
Well, I know there's a portal thing in here. As well as I can move them. Are they active? Yeah, they're populars now.
There's gotta be something you can use to launch yourself over the door. There has to be another way out.
Oh, there's a big hole there. So I'm assuming I can't jump off the guardrail. Which one was above the orange? So I put can I fall into that hole? No. So we're activating that. Oh. That'll be it. We've not played Portal 2 before. You wouldn't understand anything about those jails. But you probably wouldn't play this until you play Portal 2, so it makes not much difference. Or unless you play tag.
I know, things might look different than what you're used to, but while you were spending that little time sleeping, we had some Aperture Science nanomachines come in and build all this stuff. Yeah, that's it. They're quick little guys. Faster than any science guy I got.
Again with the do not enter signs on the direction you need to go.
Beyond that door is one of the new testing tracks. Totally, completely new. Get through it and head to the first testing sphere. I'll let you know more there. Now, I just want to make sure you know something before you go any further. We have these new inventions called emancipation grids in place to prevent objects from moving around to other tests. Now, some guy decided that it would be a good idea to make ones that prevent people from going through. and installed one where people needed to go through.
I think it definitely looks better than the grey things they have in Portal 2. Quite like that effect. Though it's just copying the texture and making it red, which is the one downside to it. You, Joe?
If you turn the power off, you can easily turn it back on. That switch isn't like the rest of them. The others trip a circuit breaker that causes an entire part of the facility's power grid to blow up. So remember, the one in here is good. All others, bad. I think these switches were designed for 2 people. Maybe your new test can help.
Can't pull the switch. Oh, listen, I need to turn power back on. That would be why.
Remember, you can always turn the power on or off again.
Then you're seeing a very flat Nixie tube. I do love the style though. I have one as a clock on my shelf behind me. Definitely a fun afternoon to build. Now what? How do I get down? Do I need to go back through? I can't. Oh. Sometimes it's just hard to see what sort of surfaces you can actually hit. And ones like that are obvious.
The new testing track is just through here.
That's crow. That's how.
Oh, that's meant to happen. Just to test your reflexes, you know, after your short sleep.
Well, it's quite useful as that's where I need to go. I mean, those aren't not how I would anchor that. Just hanging on the side of a, well, through the actual tube, sphere. Ow.
yes, Bravo Volta, the... hold on. 5th testing track, yes, 5th. You'll need a portal device to get through. Sorry, I meant a portable quantum tunneling device. Look, it's in your hands right now. The scientists did their job. You'll do fine.
So clear Joe, bounce Joe. You can go through that side. Just try to go through. Ooh, okay. I got it. Oh, so you could have done second border back, which I may need to do.
Now, everything about this test is lead lined, according to my 1950s notes here in my 1950s filing cabinet. It says it's harmful to humans. I mean, not harmful to humans. You'll be okay. Perfectly fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh, and don't worry about the boxes. We got a ton backstocked ready for this kind of thing. Throw them at the wall, destroyed, rinse and repeat. Useless little things, made them in an hour.
So to activate that, pushing that button. This one will activate this one. So we can launch that by... Right, now I have two cubes.
you're not dead. That means that high toxicity lead didn't get in the air and, I mean, great job, astronaut, Olympian, or war hero. You really are a merit to science. Or something like that. Just remember the Nuremberg Olympics. Now see, this test uses the new Aperture Science Innovators Propulsion Gel. It allows you to... No, wait, hold on. This record says they didn't make that until the 70s. Never you mind that. Just, solve science.
Speed jump. Oh, okay. This is basically a repeat of one of the other chambers, but I need to grab a cube as well. There, there. Oh, good. Okay. Lots of quite cool, interesting places.
Alright, oh, hold on a second, Mel. I don't think you're that stupid that you're going to fall for this anymore. I'll be blunt now. I'm not Cave Johnson. This isn't the 1950s. Everyone you knew and loved is dead. And now you're stuck here in Aperture Science, down with the trash. Like me. After everyone left because of that boat. Which I'm sure you already knew, but, whatever. However, I can get us out of here. If you're willing to let a voice in the sky who just told you he was lying the entire time he was talking to you control nearly every movement you make. Is that okay? I'll just take your silence as a yes. Oh, right, you can't answer me. Just do what I say and you'll be fine. Okay?
asbestos. And when you see all these old items that everyone goes, oh, it's absolutely completely new products and completely change how all these work, and then you find out sometime later, incredibly dangerous. Next up, then okay. I think go through there, set that up again, launching the cube across here. But I need to will that send me across if I jump through? Yeah. So the deactivate that is still here. So I need to go through there and activate that. So one up here. I need to place one there. Go through. And do this. We couldn't just do that. I could do if it actually works. Doesn't have quite enough range. We've got this so we can go through here. Can I... Ooh, can... Just a step. Just realised a different way of doing it.
So about before, you can get why I said all that, right? I'd rather not have my one chance of escape have a panic attack and die on me after years of being suspended in a faulty relaxation vault. Which could be a real possibility, because as my records show, the old tech could cause heart attacks after small exposure to the chemicals. And you were pumped full of them. So, let's all just take a breath and start over. My name's Virgil. I'm a core from up in the Enrichment Center. And before you even think of asking, yes, there is a building above you, and yes, I came from it. I'm not crazy. Don't be too alarmed though. A lot's changed since you got put on ice.
Okay. Seems to get there. So, new gel here. Jump from there down to here. Get the cube that's there. Oh, after pushing that button. I was about to fall off for a second. Yeah, it's gonna work. Oh, and then... we'll do that. Fail that. I don't think I'm missing something, am I? Oh, wait. Might just be easier just to do that. Just over 40 the entire thing. I need to only move you.
Good job, Nell. See that pipe there that the repulsion gel's leaking on? That'll take you to the pumping station. Jump down and walk on it. Oh, and try not to fall off. That goo down there is corrosive, and it doesn't like human skin.
What was Bones it didn't like? Completely changed what it was from Portal 2. So I'm sure it said it completely hates human skeleton.
Now, according to my records of this room, there should be a turret shooting range at the far side of the room. If you can get through there, you should be able to get to the 4th testing track. That'll take you up to where I am.
For some reason, these ones can't see through glass. Interesting. So we got from there.
Huh. That was odd. Normally when people do that sort of thing, they just fly through the hole in the wall. I guess not this time.
So every single time that it's been jumped like that, it's always landed perfectly in the middle. Don't you can't, unless you glide through the air, you can't actually not do that.
Good. That gel should help you get past those turrets.
Oh, blimey. Okay. They kill a lot faster than they do in
Good. That gel should help you get past those turrets.
they kill a lot faster than they do in the original Portal 1 and Portal 2. I was not expecting that. Ooh, there's one there. Got a couple of seconds to run up, grab that, chuck it into there. Okay. Can also do that. Would help us put the correct one down. So it's the orange one, place.
Great. Should be a straight shot to the next testing track. Go to that door down at the very end. You know, the one with the giant wheel on it. Do it again. It'll open this time, I swear. Just give it some elbow grease. Oh, come on, you got this. One more shot. Well, great. You can fling yourself all over the place and get past some old turrets that are firing live rounds, but you can't get a door open? What kind of Olympian are you? Alright, let's see what we can do. There's a longer route through a repulsion gel pumping station. Guess you're going to have to go that way. You can get through this pumping station and prepare yourself to get out of Bravo Volta into the Lima Whiskey testing track. That should bring you closer to me and to your own escape from this facility. All right, I know what you're thinking. What on earth is going on here? Well, Aperture's early tests weren't always that successful. You were unlucky. That was the worst test Cave Johnson ever greenlit. But it's nice for me to have an Olympian at my disposal. Yeah, I have that information from you at the 1936 Nuremberg Olympics. You should have gotten that silver medal.
Interesting.
The local zoo made an offer we couldn't refuse, so you may encounter several grizzly bears and/or lions in this next test.
Some 40 turrets. So what is a... Should go in there. You get a cube there. Which maybe turns it off.
Alright, look. I'm sorry for what I said back there. We're in this together. You're my ticket out of the junkyard down here. I'm your ticket to the outside world. I'll do my best to keep the insults at a minimum. I kinda have a bit of bad news. Yeah, I know. You don't want to hear any more bad news after the security override. I couldn't do. My records of this sphere are out of date, to say the least. There should be an exit after the third section of this test. However, I don't know if getting there will be that easy. You got it in you, though. You're my Olympian. You might not have a beating heart anymore.
I'm changing angle up. Does it make any difference not having that? Okay, had a bit more speed than I thought it did. Maybe I don't lift it up you. It's not particularly clean. Get up there. So they hold this button down, get the cube along, go over there, put the cube over there. Potion gel along here. There's a blue there, do that, come back through. Bob's your uncle. Okay, so we need to go. Through there, drop it on the one below us. Should just enter there.
Wait a second, I'm getting some strange voice coming through. I'll patch it through.
Scanning. Lima Whiskey. 70% complete. No vital signs detected. Initiating flooding procedure.
That's coming up from new app. What's a... My scans are going nuts. Something's happening. The sphere's unstable. Get out of here. Run!
So that's what we go through there. You guys walk through here. Is that it? Nope. Need to get. You are activated by that button there. Okay, I think I've got it. A speed gel. Speed gel. What's that? Oh. So that stays on point. I need to put. Okay, I got it. Let's get back through again. Let's put the speed gel here. Really? There we go. Wait, I need to move this first. Blue. Some I think that's not on that, maybe. That still got it. Not at all what I wanted. Can't be through that. I'm not sure it's like through. Then it's the second level. I think that is probably where I'm going to call it for tonight. continue on to another date.